Hi, I'm Julie Brennan from the Des Plaines Rehab Clinic. I'm one of the occupational therapists, and every time a therapist comes to visit us, they are amazed at how many treatment equipment that we have, our options. So we thought we'd show you a few that we have that are unique to us. When CDs were very popular to be given out by AOL and other places, we collected a lot. So we often use them instead of having to count how many times someone does something. We'll use them to count for supination, for a large grasp. We'll use them also for tossing. And that just makes it easier for us so we can keep a conversation going with the patient and cue them on different positions that we want them to be in instead of counting. So we have a whole stack of CDs. Another thing that we use quite often for fine motor coordination, proprioception, retraining is meditation balls. So we'll have them do it with either hand that is appropriate. One way is easier for each hand. So in the right, going clockwise is easier. Going counterclockwise is harder. And then to make it really hard, you have them do it without the balls touching each other. So they're always amazed that I can do it easily. All right, another thing that we have is buttons. So a lot of things that I have are either donated or I find them at a garage sale, so they're not very expensive. So these are just buttons, lots of different sizes. So I might have them gathering the buttons. I might have them trying to do composite flexion and holding a button. And again, while they're doing it, they don't have to be counting. They can be telling me how their day is going. So thinking of something completely different while they're doing natural movement with their hand. There's many different things that you can use, different activities that you can perform with these. And they're very colorful. The last thing I want to show you is juggling scarves. So for these, again, there's lots of different reasons that you could use them. One thing that I like to use them for is just upper extremity endurance, because it does take a lot of endurance to throw the scarf up and catch it. So if you're doing that for a minute, they're going to feel it in their entire shoulder girdle. You can also focus on wrist extension and flexion when you're catching, and then you can get into juggling. Let me see how I do. And there we go. So that's the OTs from Des Plaines. Thanks.